It's rubbing your titties. Yeah, I said it. Rubbing your titties. We back in the house and we got Pharoahe Monch in the Bodega.
Yeah.
Say hello, fella.
What's good? What's good? Everybody was good.
Yeah. So you got the new single out, Damage.
Yeah.
Damage your crew. Explain that, like the whole idea from behind it and everything.
Off the cusp, I got the beat, and I was like, damn, I want to talk some gun shit on it.
Yeah.
And I've done two already. One with Organize, and then the one on the Desire album when the gun draws.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, let me finish this out.
So it's a trilogy.
Yeah, it's the last one. I never do it.
You're not gonna do it again?
Nah.
Oh, come on.
We look forward to those. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, but we had started this project coming off the War album. I wanted to move forward to some like mad free thinking groove rock, and once again my manager was like, yo, you should follow the War album up with what happens to people after war, which is a lot of times post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yes. Yeah.
And so I had already started on that with a joint I got from Boogie Blind, and then my man Lee gave me this record, and it all started to come together. So the Damage, we just dropped it like a week ago, man.
Yeah,
People really responding.
it's a great record.
And it's good, man.
Definitely.
So why so long in between albums? Like instead of opposed to dropping like mixtapes, things like that, to keep fans satisfied, because you have a large fan base, and the people always want to they starve for your material. So why so long in between?
Well, the first hiatus,
that was like 8 years, right?
Yeah.
that was just like fucked up, man. Like it was a lot of legal shit and label changes.
Yeah.
And at the time, my frame of mind was like still mad old school in terms of like, I got to do this painting and get the art just right, and then we're going to come with and then I'm going to just pose on them like Rakim and just wait for the perfect. And then, the game was shifting crazy fast to, a lot of people putting out mixtapes and material coming back to back. But it was mostly legal issues and problems, and I was actually in a legal battle in court just trying to get off of every situation. Not only did Raucous fold, but then MCA had a part of me and Geffen had a part of me, and the infrastructure was trying to move me over to Shady, and all of these things were happening. So it took time to.
Yeah.
Then when I finally got free, people were still showing me love. I still had a fan base, and I was touring by myself and with Most and Quad. We was going on the road, and I was getting money, and I was like, man, fuck a label.
No,
man.
right, yeah. Exactly, right.
Fuck. And then people pulled me aside and was like, yo, what are you doing, B? You gotta put out music.
Yeah. So speaking of Raucous, I'm guessing you're not a big fan of what happened with Raucous Records. You spoke on it. I think you spoke on it on the War album. War sucks. Rock. You know what I mean? You put it backwards. You know what I mean? So I caught it. I was like, yeah, that's dope. So the situation on Raucous, like how did that the after effect of that? How was that for you?
Let's see. Just business wise, I'm not type of person that holds any remorse or ill will or ill feelings. So I moved on. But then in the moment of that situation, it was really fucked up.
Yeah.
A lot of cruel and fucked up things were going on there, truth be told.
Yes.
So looking back at that and the shenanigans and
it's just like
That's a funny word to me.
Shenanigans is related to what?
Best word ever.
the shenanigans and the tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery.
That's another one.
The reindeer games.
That was going on even afterwards, which was more so, some bullshit. It really fucked me up. One of the main things that was fucked up was the sample. Was
the
Simon
Godzilla
Says sample.
Yeah.
But then moving on from that, you know, trying to move on to different situations, different labels, it was just crazy. And, you know, I have a song about that mentality on PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. I was like, you know, fucked up. Like, I ain't had no music, and started to weigh on me after a while. When I was in the legal situations trying to get out, I felt like really tied down. So when I did get out, it affected me backwards. Like, I felt free. Like, I didn't want to sign anything. And whatever. So, you know.
I mean, you do a lot of insightful, deep things. The War album was
phenomenal.
I mean, if you just from a perspective of you just the concepts of what's going on and things like that, what mind state were you in? Like to just put that to the pen, like. I mean
that's real. Yeah. I mean that's real shit.
Yeah.
You know, you know, people say that in all facets of, from thugs to bounce to stripper to whatever. Yeah. That's like actual shit. Cats actually be experiencing the whole shit. For me, you know, being independent, you know, struggle, like actually like working for funds to pay stuff, and you with rent is due and stuff.
Yeah,
like it's like, let's put this in a proper perspective to what it is with my health, and let's not front about what's happening here. So coming, you know, off of Interscope or whatever, Universal, and being independent, and you know, being on this independent grind, having to put an album together, you know, with favors.
Yeah.
Keep it real, like, yo, that beat is crazy.
Yeah.
Got a 16 for me. Got this for me.
Yeah.
Like, so this album is about the struggle with authority, struggle with the system, struggle with the labels, struggle with my health, the healthcare system, government, all that shit, and even the conflict in myself, like, where are you gonna go with your life and your career? Like, for real, B, like, what type of music are you gonna make right now? Are you gonna do this? And what's happening right here? Because even I listen to War, and I listen to old KRS-One records, and it's like, I'm not saying nothing new on that
you're right.
shit,
Exactly,
you know?
right.
So it's really like, what are you doing, you know?
The
You
fact
get
that
that
it
conflict.
exists.
Yeah.
And, you know, that conflict is a part of the war in yourself as well. So that's real shit on that record.
Yeah, we are renegades. I mean, what would you think that would take the revolution to pop? Like, in terms of some like drastic shit that will happen.
Can it?
I think it can. I mean, because I think people are tired.
The push has to be hard, though.
I mean, you know what? I mean, not you know, the verdict to this Trayvon case could be that push. Maybe.
I think
people feel a fury and then it dies. You have to.
True.
There's something. You have to really push the people to limits.
What do you think could be that spark for the revolution?
I think that the government is set up brilliantly, in that they have divided us, where it's so apparent that we're so much alike and we are different.
Yes.
We still deal with all of these issues that I thought by 2012, 13, when I was in grade school, I'm like, we'll be way past that by this time.
We all hope the mentality would increase.
But it keeps circling around. Plus the states are divided. How do you get a people to collectively throughout a nation to feel a certain way?
It is a circle.
Have you watched the presidential debate?
The rap battles?
Yeah, rap battle, yeah.
There you go.
There was a Loaded Lux versus Young Calico right there, right? For real.
Yeah, I watched like half and then I fell asleep on some old man
I'm
shit.
just like,
Do you feel it makes a difference at all? Or is it still the same shit regardless of who comes into office?
I mean, that's apparent. I mean,
exactly.
Americans don't even remember 4 years ago. You know, my manager's on me now, like, yo, B, you gotta put out more product. You know, our attention span is just
it's like it's short.
whatever. So,
And as information grows, it becomes shorter.
do you remember how fucked up this shit was in the Bush administration?
Yeah.
Like,
Wait,
even it's fading with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so that's what you're up against, and it's a cycle with that.
Ooh, listen to the